going on, guys? Starting to Scholar 2001 here, bringing you another GTA 5 video for you guys today. And today I'm going to be taking a look at my first four-door vehicle from Legendary Motorsports, and that is going to be the Armoured Schafter V12. So let's get straight into it and see how it goes. Alright, so let us begin, and let me talk about what this vehicle is based off of. It is based off of the Brabus EV12, which honestly, in my opinion, it looks very similar to the real life counterpart, obviously except for the part that it is armored. And as for where you can purchase this vehicle, it is purchasable, like I mentioned earlier, in Legendary Motorsports in the four-door category. It is the cheapest four-door vehicle, not counting the discounted vehicle, that you can get. Alright, so obviously you can see here that there are two prices. The two prices is going to be the regular version, which costs $116,000, and then we have the armored version, which is what I have, costing $325,000. So pretty good price tag for a very basic armored vehicle. It's one of the cheaper ones, and it's pretty good. But now we can go on ahead and get it fully customized. And here we are at Los Santos Customs.
What's wrong with her
ready
now?
to begin the customization process on this vehicle. Alright, so as usual, we're gonna start this off with maxing out the armor. It's already come somewhat armored because it is an armored vehicle, but we're gonna max that out to 100%. Brakes, max out the brakes. Bumper options, I'm most likely just gonna go with the bigger option, and yes, that does look like the best option to me, so I'm gonna go for that. Rear bumper, there's only one option we can get, so I'll just grab that. Max out the engine, and as for the exhaust, I don't know which one I want exactly. Thinking maybe this one. I do like the blue tips, but at the same time, I prefer the clean blackout race exhaust, so I'll take that. As for hood, I think I want to go with the carbon vented hood. I'm most likely going to want that kind of matching my energy a little bit, so we're going to go with that. Alright, now as for the horn, we obviously gotta go for the air horn 1. It's a classic and it's my favorite horn. Alright. Neon lights, we're gonna leave that for the LS Comet. From back and side, and blue on the neon kits. Alright. As for the plates, as usual, we're gonna go with the Galaxy alongside blue on white 3. Respray. Now this thing does have a secondary color. I didn't even know that. But we are going to put the primary colors in blue. Alright, and as for the secondary colors, I actually don't know what it changes. Okay, it just changes the roof on the top of the trunk, well, the entire trunk. I'm most likely just going to put this in blue as well. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I need to have this matching, so I'm just gonna do the blue. And as for trim color, I think it's safe to say I'm just gonna leave it as black. Alright, now for the roof, do I want to make it carbon or leave it in blue? Honestly, I don't think I want it in carbon, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Right, so we have the skirt here. We have a carbon skirt. Yep, I'm just gonna do that. I'll take the carbon skirt, gonna have at least some color at the bottom of the car. Now for spoilers, we do have some good options here, but again, gotta get some other colors other than blue on, so I'm just gonna go with the carbon spoiler. Alright, now for suspension, we're gonna lower it down all the way. Transmission, gotta grab up that transmission, same with the turbo. And now for the wheels, I don't exactly know what wheel type I want. I really don't know. I'm thinking of just going something super basic. I'm not really seeing anything here that I too like, to be honest. That was high end, but I kind of want to check the tuner categories. Yeah, no, those first two, I already don't like those. What about sport? What about the sport category? Anything good in that category? I mean, I actually kind of like those. Yeah, I'm gonna do those. Those look clean. Now for the colors, we're gonna do black. Right, or I can do one of the lighter blacks, make it look a little bit more matching with the carbon. I think I'm just gonna do carbon black. It matches a little bit better with the carbon hood and whatnot. Alright, then we got the custom tires. We got the already have bulletproof tires because it is an armored vehicle, and we gonna grab the blue tire smoke as usual. Alright, and then all that's left to do is limo tint out the windows, and that is this car complete and fully customized. Let me know what you guys think of this vehicle down in the comments, because I actually really like how it turned out. Alright, so as usual, while I head over to the LS car meet, it is time to talk about this vehicle's performance stats. So let's get into it. As for the top speed, this vehicle can reach up to 125 miles per hour or 201 kilometers per hour, which surprisingly makes this the fastest vehicle that I currently own. Somehow it is managing to beat out the 50 Comet Retro Custom, which is absolutely insane. In terms of the drivetrain, it is a rear wheel drive, and in terms of the weight, it comes in at 1,650 kgs or 3,637 pounds, which is not that heavy, not that light either. It's an average weight for a car. As for the acceleration, it is pretty decent. It does take some time to kick off, maybe like after the first gear. And in terms of the handling, I do find it is really good. It does take corners a little bit too skiddy-ish if you are able to control it wrong. But yes, in my opinion, the handling is still very good. And I know I did just turn away from the car meet there, but that's just so I can showcase the handling and the turning and all that. And as you can see, as long as you're able to control it, it is pretty good. Also, if you didn't notice there, the braking, I braked there and it stopped relatively quickly. So the braking is actually really decent as well. Alright, so yeah, that is all the basic performance stat stuff. So let's just head straight into the car meet then, shall we? If it would let me. I think this person's Sparrow is blocking me, so I'm gonna go into the back entrance. Alright, so LS car meet. Just as always, there is only one thing and one thing only that we are here for, and that is to put blue headlights on my blue vehicle. So yeah, let's just go on ahead and do that, shall we? There we go. Blue headlights have been equipped. Alright, so now that all of the customization aspects are done, let's talk about the interior and the exterior. Let's take a look at everything properly, shall we? Alright, so I'm gonna pull up right here and we shall take a look at this car in its entirety. As for the interior, obviously, like I said in the beginning, it is a 4-seater vehicle, a 4-door vehicle, so the seats in the back are actually usable. Alright, now as for the interior itself, it's pretty generic. It's your average looking interior. The only thing I don't like though is the way the buttons for the window controls look. Like, they're not real. It looks like paper. It looks like it's been painted on. I do not like that. I hope they fix that in GTA 6. They better had some better door interiors in GTA 6. But anyways, let's go on ahead and take a look at the interior of the vehicle. Alright, so all we gotta do is okay, that was the wrong vehicle function. I want to open the doors. Thank you very much. Alright, so once again, car guys, I need y'all to tell me in the comments what engine this car runs on. No one comments on the videos. I need to know these engine types. I want to learn, but nobody's taking me on. But as for the rest of the car, the interior looks good. Pretty basic. Again, I do not like those window buttons. GTA 6, fix that please. Then we have the trunk. It's empty. Decent amount of space. By the way, the texture of that is messed up. It's like blurry. But either way, the car itself looks good. I love the interior apart from the blurry trunk and the way the window buttons look. But other than that, I am a very big fan of this car. I have this car on my male character as well. So, yeah, I'll take it. Alright? But now, I would like to actually get into the explosive resistance. So we're going to put the chart up on screen right now, and as you guys can see, this vehicle can take up to 2 homing rockets, any kind of homing rockets in the game, 2 RPGs, sticky bombs, grenades, and other handheld explosives. It can take up to 4 explosive rounds from the heavy sniper Mark II, but it dies from 1 tank shot and 1 anti-aircraft trailer shot. So yes, even though this is armored, it still cannot take a lot of damage because it is still just a regular car. Taking a bunch of explosive shots really is not what it is built for. It just has a few extra armor plating on it. But yes, other than that, the explosive res isn't that great. Alright, so I am here in my agency just to test something. Now, normally with these armored plated vehicles, you can normally get some other kind of Emanitech on it. Alright, so that is what I'm here to test, if there is actually any other kind of Emanitech that you can get for this vehicle. And by the looks of it, it doesn't seem to have any options for Emanitech on this vehicle, which is interesting. So the little bit of armor and no lock-on jammer, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, so it's time for my final thoughts on this vehicle. Now again, the armor resistance is not great at all, and not having Emanitech on it brings this rating down a lot. But it is a very good vehicle for speed. It is a very good vehicle for tanking at least a shot or 2. And yeah, it is a great looking vehicle. If you want to purchase this vehicle for a collection, definitely go for it. But if you're looking for something that gives you a bit more protection and just very viable in PvP situations, I wouldn't recommend it. But in all other categories, it is a definite must get. Alright, so yeah, that is my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But for now, I'm gonna end this video here for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you have not. Turn on notifications so you do not miss any future videos or live streams. Click the link in the description to take you straight to all of my individual social links. My name is Star_2001 and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, and as always, have a great one. See you all later. Goodbye.